The New England Patriots are finally hopeful, not of the stock market. What the heck's going on there? Anyways, the New England Patriots are finally hopeful that year 3 will finally be the year for this player. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron. You know what this is. This is Sports Talk Patriots, your one-stop shop, New England Patriots football, daily basis, right here. New squat rack. Let's roll. So, that being said, the New England Patriots in training camp looking very hopeful for this player. As well in this video, we're going to be talking about a little bit about Drake May, as well as some more trade rumors. We'll get to that at some point. But to start off, our boy, for the third year straight, dominating, doing well when it comes to training camp. And we're talking about Taquon Thornton. So Taquon Thornton, he was out on Saturday, but he is back. He is fine, and he has been impressing coaches when it comes to his performance, his play, how he carries himself, all these different things. If you have forgot about Taquon, let me just tell you this. In 2012, come on, golly, that was when the Mayan calendar ended. That's not what I'm talking about. Bear with me, ADHD. So 2022, there we go. When Thornton was drafted, he had an unofficial 40 time of 4.21, which is fast. If you don't know what fast is, that is ridiculously fast. Also, he's 6'2" and about 185. As of right now, he says he's about 195, which is solid. And so a ton of potential. Drafted in the second round to the Patriots. And his first season, he had some moments, but what's been rough for him the past 2 years is the fact that he has not started the team on the 53-man roster. That is because of injury. His first year, he had a broken clavicle. The second year, I can't exactly remember what it was last year, but both years, he ended up joining the team a little later on. His first year had moments. He had one game where he had a receiving and a rushing touchdown. I believe that, I could be wrong when I say this. I believe he was the first person to do it since Deion Branch. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that being said, he has shown potential. So first of all, this is what I want you to do. Comment below. What do you think about Thornton? I know there's a lot of young wide receiver talent on this team. We look at Pop, Polk, Baker. And when it comes down to it, they should all be great, and we're going to talk about that as well just a little bit after this. But Thornton, at one point, a lot of people thought, hey, he might not even make the team. I think everyone's written Juju off. He's done. Butte, who knows? Bourne, he'll be back at some point. But the question is, how many wide receivers are they going to carry into the season? 6 to 7? Who knows? But Thornton, I think his stock is going up. Now, the question is he going to be able to stay healthy going into week 1? I hope so. I'm optimistic. If anyone knows me on this channel, you've watched me before, you know that I'm a glass half full type of guy. I'm very optimistic. So I think Thornton, I think the stock is rising for him. I think he can surprise us. But then again, what's tough is he has this potential, but then he's in a wide receiver room where there's a lot of young talent. So a lot of things have been saying that Polk has probably been one of the best, if not the best, performing wide receiver in training camp. Baker right there next to him, and both of those young guys just shining. You look at Pop in the slot. It could be hard to get any passes, and then you got Hunter Henry. So it could be hard depending on how they play to get really any targets if you're Thornton. But I do think looking into this game Thursday against the Panthers, look for Thornton on the field. I think he's going to be someone that, again, preseason is one of those things where, does it mean anything? No. But it's football, and I'm going to watch it. I watched the Bears-Texans game the other day. My wife was like, oh, football started? And, you have to explain to her, no, it's preseason. Okay, well, does it matter? No, but it's football, and I've been wanting to watch football for a long time. It's just case in point. It's an addiction. So anyways, I think that you're going to see a lot, this first game, you're going to see a lot of those players, they're questioning, they want to see like, hey, are they worthy of making this 53-man roster or living to see another week? We'll see, but I think Thornton should be able to get a good amount of playing time in there, as well as a lot of those other younger wide receivers, so Polk and Baker, but especially Thornton. So it'll be interesting to see. Comment below, are you optimistic when it comes to Thornton? I can't remember if I asked the question or not already, but comment below. Do you think, are you Are you buying on Thornton, or are you selling? Do you think he has potential? Do you think he still has, he can do something for the Patriots, or is it something where you just got to, move on from him and wish him best of luck? So comment below what you think about Thornton. Are you buying? You selling? Let me know. So also being said, we're talking a little bit Drake May. So we know that Drake May hasn't had the nicest, the smoothest training camp, this training camp going into the 2024 season. And so Gerard Mayo has come to protect his future number one quarterback. Again, I didn't say Joe Milton, so for all you Joe Milton fans out there, that's not who I'm talking about. Again, I'm talking Drake May. And so Gerard Mayo essentially came to his side and said, listen, and I think this is a classy move by a first-year coach, by any coach, but really the only opinions that matter are the opinions on the inside of these four walls. I think that's a classy move. I think that's a smart move by Gerard Mayo. Again, we know we haven't even got to the first preseason game yet, and you have, again, people like Colin Cowherd saying like, well, look at Joe Milton, blah, 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 and national media people saying, well, yeah, they know, they latch on to a story. They think, oh, people are going to really buy into this and watch this. That's what the media do, guys. So if you know anything about football and you watch football, it's Drake. But anyways, I think it's awesome to see that he's come to his side. He's supporting him. That's what you need in a coach. It's great to see. Give him a little confidence. And again, it'll be interesting to see. I haven't seen, last I looked, he was still figuring out if Drake May would play on Thursday. I really hope he does get some snaps or get a series. Again, I think it's majority is going to be Milton and Zappe. I guess Brissett could play, but I think that's going to be more of week 3 of preseason, kind of really getting the dust off and getting ready for that week 1 matchup. Now, as well, again, we're talking trade rumors. Brandon Ayuk, listen, I've already said this once. I'm going to say it again. He's not coming to the Patriots. It's not going to happen. The 49ers don't want to trade him, but I keep seeing, again, sports media, they just put a big name out there and they say, all right, speculations, speculative, and people are just clicking. Again, Brandon Ayuk will play for the 49ers this year. I would be surprised if he was traded. If he was traded, I will say this, I do think his landing spot would be the Washington Commanders. Why? The reason why is because Jaden Daniels, if you remember, again, college football, I love college football. When Jaden Daniels played for Arizona State, who was his top wide receiver? Brandon Ayuk. And that would have been back in 2018, 2019. Yeah, Jaden Daniels was played college football for a long time. And so that being said, I think that's a possibility for him. But again, the 49ers continue to say they don't want to trade him. And so who knows what will happen. I will say if he ends up getting on the Commanders, McLaurin and him would be dirty. I think Jaden Daniels has the potential to be a great quarterback. It'll be interesting to see how he's used in Washington. And so, listen, you have McLaurin. They got another receiver there. Was it Luke McCaffrey? He has potential too. So it'll be interesting to see them playing in the NFC East, the NFC Beast. You have the Cowgirls, not Cowboys, Cowgirls, and the Eagles, both great teams. Giants, they're garbage. And so we'll see what happens with them. You're like, hey, this is a Patriots This is a Patriots stand. Why the heck are we talking about? Why are we talking about the NFC East? I don't know. We're just talking football. That being said, what do you think about Thornton? I want you to comment below. What are you most excited to see this first preseason game against the Panthers? Comment that below as well. And as always, do me a huge favor. I truly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment below, hit the bell, whatever it might be. I appreciate there we go. Talk, Aaron, talk. I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace.